Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bromance here in Stellaris 2.0 with the Apocalypse DLC. I'm Mal, and I'm once again joined by Commissar Roach, Sabounce, Mickey, and Vanguard. Hello, fellas.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, let's
Hello.
pause
Oh,
here.
Jesus.
Don't be doing that.
I'm
Don't
s-
be doing that.
I'm sorry.
We had the time change and
Technology
it already
discovered.
messed us up.
Oh, the Melgekian are fighting the Cabal.
Hey, that's cool. Good. Go get them, geckos. Go get them.
Construction complete.
Okay, their last fleet is down. So now we just need to kill dead puppies.
Nice.
Whoa, kill puppies?
Kill puppies.
Not okay.
Okay.
So we're going for a Skella.
We need to bombard Starfish first. Oh, it's Qtaria. The Qtaria Empire was defeated by the Devouring Swarm?
Yes.
Apparently, yeah. Kind
Yeah,
of surprised
so-
me, too.
Wow.
I have this small 3,000 military power fleet. You just want me to just leave it back here, or?
Yeah, because we're gonna come
Yeah.
back and clear out Wu.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Cabal is at war with the Gekian exchange, just for you guys to know. It's an important thing. If they won the war, we are set for the end game. I mean, the Gekian should win. I hope so.
If they take out the Cabal, you mean?
Yeah, if they take out the Cabal, we are set. Because the Gekian likes everybody else from our factions. So we should be able to work together against the endgame crisis.
Oh, hey, I can actually get a migration treaty with the Foxtails. Maybe I should.
Yeah, you should.
Might as well. It'll increase the trust value.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get a research agreement with them.
Okay,
Oh, it's so expensive to do that.
yeah, so about the FTL jammer is gone. We can move to Acela now.
Okay.
So everyone's still here? This is very quiet. I just want...
Yeah.
Hence
Okay.
strategizing.
Okay.
Okay.
Brain power being utilized.
For a second, I thought I dropped because after I
Yeah,
asked
you're
it,
fine.
nobody said anything. I was like,
He's like, I'm all alone. What's happening?
Oh, we have the automated dreadnought available. Nice.
well, then I'd have to entertain all these people watching by
Okay,
myself,
so
and I
what's
can't do
Oh.
that. Damn it!
Oh no.
I'm going to clear wolves about just finish bombarding Acela until the FTL trap is gone. It's the fortress building that's providing the FTL, and I will clear those two last or three systems if you can. I'm going to clear wolf for you. Okay?
Perfect. You want me to clear Wu with you?
No, just clear Acela. Finish bombing the planet so until the FTL trap is gone.
Okay.
The fortress building that's providing the FTL, it's the second building on the planet. And then finish the space stations and they should be defeated. I'm just bombarding the last planets and I'm going down to finish the other stations.
Just lost an admiral at 104.
Oh.
Wow.
Initiating communications.
Vanguard is now the leader of the Federation. And has access to the massive... Oh, wait, that's right. We don't have a Federation fleet.
We should probably
Yeah,
start
I'm going
looking
to
at that.
start building it.
Someday.
Somehow. Oops. Oops.
We
we're so spread out, a Federation fleet wouldn't exactly be of much help, would it?
No, it is from
It
the
would.
standpoint of it doesn't count against our naval capacity.
Yeah.
It's just like an extra free fleet, and we can use technologies across all of our empires to build ships in said fleet.
Especially
So
when
someone-
the end game happens.
Yeah. It does come in handy.
Oh no, I know it will, just right now.
Yeah, I'm just
Technology
designing
discovered.
the ships.
You could jump into Woo now.
Okay.
Mal.
Oh, I can? Okay. Into Woo. All right.
Yeah, sorry for not letting you know about Wu Mao. I was designing the... What's the name of that thing? The Federation fleet. And why the hell my fleet lost so much power?
Your fleet is getting smacked around. Mal, I would not jump into Woo.
Yeah, just don't... Actually, I'm not sure.
Don't-
Woo is no
don't-
joke.
Yeah, not a good idea to jump out.
No. Go back. Run!
Abort!
Flee!
Abort!
Flee!
I didn't
Whew.
lose any ships there. It's because of my trickster admiral. It's if the ships are low health, they just keep jumping out.
Oh,
Well,
they're coming after us.
I mean, they're really weak now. I cleared out Escala. Did you? Well, actually, no. I've only got the planet halfway bombarded.
Yeah,
Never
if
mind.
you
Don't
if the
you do
second
it, crystal
building,
entities. Don't you do it.
if the second building is down, about just jump and finish the other two systems. Don't worry about the planet. Just need to finish the control of the systems. I'm clearing up the planets. Don't worry.
Okay.
Initiating communications.
Oh, who's communicating with me now? A giant
Oh, wow.
starfish.
Is that how you answer the phone? What?
You know, I was in.
What do you want from me?
I'm kind of a stickler. I'm very much a stickler about service because I worked in retail when I was a young guy, and had run stores and had then had been like a regional guy for that stuff. So I'm very picky about service at stores and restaurants. It's just kind of a pain point for me. And I won't say the name of the company, but I went into a store the other day, and I was there to buy this specific thing, and they
Ships
didn't have it
upgraded.
out on display or on the shelf. I looked around, and I approached, quote unquote, salesperson, and the greeting really surprised me. He looks up with his very strangely bearded face and says, "What's up?" Like I was interrupting something that was really important to him. Not
When you say strangely bearded face, did he only have a beard on one side of his face? Is that how
no,
it's
no,
strange?
no. It was just
Was
kind
he
of
rocking a
unkempt.
Kaiser built mustache?
It was
Like, what
just-
is
it was
strange?
just- it was just kind of unkempt. But beyond that, the "what's up"? I mean, it was like "what's up," like not
You
not
you don't talk to your customers like they're large piles of shit inconveniencing you.
I generally don't when I'm dealing with clients. It's been a long time since I've worked in
Ships
retail, but that
upgraded.
is not like
Mal, it is current year.
okay.
It's not
just-
like
I
back
don't know.
when you
I have
were
a lot of
young and
family-
You treated everybody with kindness and respect.
I got a lot of people I know that work in current retail locations of certain companies. One certain location that has a predominant color blue and used to have a mascot that was just a smiley face. Yeah, the people.
Who is that?
Yeah, who was that? At this point, I'm fine with people just not giving a shit because if you're working, if you're working max hours and you still have to take in food stamps, I understand. Yeah, you don't give a shit about your job at that point. It's like, what's it giving you?
Yeah,
It's
no.
gay.
If you accepted a job, and you're being paid, then that's the other thing too.
If they don't
Oh,
value enough to pay you a
oh.
living wage, then I don't
Hold
think.
on.
Sorry guys,
Hold
quick
on.
question for Bruno about the game. Bruno, do you want me to send you over minerals to make the Federation
Federation
fleet?
fleet.
Yeah?
Just save them, Mickey, and when you got the leader of the Federation, build them. It's easier that way. Did that make sense? Because at this point, I don't even know how
I
to
trust
create.
you with my money more.
Yeah, it's because I don't even know
I
how to
trust
create
you with my money more.
a Federation fleet now. To be honest with you, I didn't have time to look up for that, so
Okay, no worries.
it's not a good idea.
Roach,
Okay, I'm
you were saying?
sending the other fleet to
Initiating
the Crystal
communication.
Entities.
Devouring Swarm's gonna continue to insult me all the way to their grave.
Yeah.
They insulted me not too long ago either. Oh, the other one too is, and I, all right, I'm gonna come off like old guy. That's fine. I don't care. But
Ew.
absolutely, I'm not giving a store my money if the only option is self-checkout. If you want my money, you're going to pay somebody, you're going to employ somebody to greet me and, check me out at the register. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm not giving you my money. Not happening. So, yep. Because at that point, why don't I just order it online and save myself the trouble of even going to the store?
I
Yep.
just order everything online.
I do pretty much order everything online now, but when I do go to a
Ships
store,
upgraded.
that's a requirement that I have.
Honestly, for me, it kind of depends what I'm buying and how much
Ships
and how big a
upgraded.
queue there is for manned tills. Like, if there are 10 people waiting to be served at a manned till and all the automated tills or self-service tills are empty, I'm like, fine.
But see, that's what's going to allow it to happen. The robots are going to rise up and take over.
When you say robots, you mean self-service? Because that's kind of different.
I'm okay with robots.
So you say.
They're just gonna attack people and just be
you
like,
say.
unexpected item in bagging area, and slice their head off. Or something.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. I stand with Elon on that. And Mr. Gates.
I stand with
AI is
Muskie here.
scary. I stand with them. No, I don't know. Actually, that stuff is getting a little scary. I was just like joking around, but that stuff is getting a little bit.
They're
concerning.
robots. You can barely get Siri to understand you, and you expect them to take over the world.
Not yet.
Yeah, when they do the whole neural network thing between servers and allow it to learn itself without kind of
I'll give you this.
guidelines.
It's really creepy when they had to shut down, when a college had to shut down their neural network and self-learning robot when it created its own language to talk to another
I heard that, yeah.
AI,
Honestly.
and they had no idea what it was saying, and they just pulled the plug. They're like, abort.
Yeah, that's come
Skynet
on.
is self-aware.
They pull
Little
the plug.
creepy.
It doesn't shut off. It's already managed to route
I'm
itself.
afraid I
ironic
can't let you do that, Dave.
Is different people in different sectors and different cultures, they all make up their own language. Even in the same country, there are like little dialects and different little differences between dialects, and it's like the computers are doing the exact same thing.
They're just
We
doing it
could
on a
use your
time scale of a
language.
couple hours instead of years.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's the thing. It's
Which makes it more terrifying.
these two machines started talking to each other in like English because that was what they were programmed to. But as time went on, they started learning. They created
Yeah.
their shorthand, so things started meaning other things. And they started talking to each other, and they couldn't tell if one was understanding the other, but they were replying and seemingly having a pattern. And they were just like they had no idea. And they had to pull it. They didn't know what was happening.
Oh,
And when
man.
they asked the computers, they responded, "We're talking about how much we love
Technology
humans."
No, it'd be better if they didn't understand how how to lie. So they tried doing that, and then it just go sarcasm protocol activated.
Have you guys seen that video of AI like 37 or something, where they activate an AI and they're talking to the AI and you can hear the AI's thoughts over the course of about 2 or 3 minutes as it's evolving? Pretty good video. I can't remember what all the video is called. It's like a number, something like 13 or 15 or 30 something. I can't remember what the video's what exact number it is though. It's pretty funny. But it's exactly what we're talking about now. I'm sure somebody in the comments in each of your guys' comments will post the link to that exact video.
Oh,
Probably.
Don't worry. Along with other.
You know what to do,
comments telling us
oddball.
how we
Down
don't
there, you know what to
know
do.
things.
Those are the best comments. No,
They'll
they're
let
not.
us know. They'll let us know how incorrect we are. Don't worry. They're on it. The collective community.
Well, no, I got shit in one of my comments. I don't know if I let it through because I don't review comments, but sometimes if they're just really like shitty, I don't accept them, or I just don't let them be posted. There's one after because it was in our Hearts of Iron things about. So I was talking about the Battle of Castle Itter, and I mispronounced it the whole time because I was like I called it litter, but it's not. It's an I instead of an L, and somebody got salty because of that.
Then that person really needs to stop watching your videos right now, Roach.
I mispronounce things a lot.
But hold on, if they really got salty about it, then if that was the case, then they need to stop watching your videos right now, and then collectively call anyone that they have that's maybe a friend or relative or whatever, so that they can all chip in and buy that person a clue, which may lead them to getting a life.
I'm jumping.
Wow, that was
just for you to know.
that was a journey.
I feel like I'm like wiser because of that journey.
Wow. I mean, in terms of, me versus you guys in terms of age, am I old? Am I old for a tree?
Decrepit?
I would say I am middle-aged for a tree and young for a mountain.
You're not so much older than me. A bit, but not so much older.
And not nearly as decrepit.
As Mickey?
As Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey is he's kind of busted up. This is true.
Mickey, he's a mess.
Okay, wall is cleared.
Truth
Yeah. Woo!
Woo! Stay with me, Mal. Woo!
Whoa, woo!
Don't get too excited
man,
now.
Dude, guys all sound like you're having a lot of fun.
I need more planets. That's what I need. I need me some more planets.
Join the club, pal.
I don't even know why I sent my fleet down there. What was the reason I went down there? I'm gonna go home.
You wanted to
with
give them
my
something to
guys.
do because you're paying them.
Yeah, I'm sending them home. This is silly.
You're
then you
contracting
realize
them
the only
third
person
party.
losing
You
out
got to
is
give
you.
them something to do.
And then I sent another fleet up to
Oh, what the heck?
war exhaustion.
First of all, we have high war exhaustion. Second of all, why did a bunch of just random refugees just land on one of my planets and decide to make my system home?
Because they fled the conflict zone.
They're trying to say
Where-
that you're so desirable.
Where are they? They must be expelled.
Okay,
I mean, you don't have to accept refugees. You can change your policies.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change my policies.
You don't want those dirty Xenos coming in.
I don't know what do they come from, like Canine Buttlick, just some third world country, and then they
Yeah, you
just
don't
turn
want
one of
them
my-
in there.
You know
They just-
what?
Speaking of a third world
Be-
country, I have tons of money and nothing to spend it on. Does anybody want it? Any of it? I have like 6
What
grand of
a
minerals.
such a typical third world country.
I
thing to
know,
do.
right? It's like third world country doesn't know what to do with this money.
But is the money worth anything, or is it just trillions of dollars worth like a
Worth
couple
of
of
just-
bucks?
Monopoly
Dogecoin.
money.
Guys.
Dogecoin.
Just Dogecoin. I've got billions of Dogecoin.
Am I the only
it's-
person who really wants the crypto market to just crash for like a month just to pick up a graphics card? Is it?
Yes.
I mean, I'm trying to get a graphics card too, but I would rather the crypto market didn't crash. But I do want a graphics card, so I'm
It
like,
will never get better unless mining becomes unprofitable.
spiritual ethics attraction. What is
But
going
you
on?
could look at it this way: with people buying graphics cards all the time, they're kind of pushing the technology forwards. If people stop buying graphics cards, then the technology wouldn't
No, they're
keep
not.
advancing.
Though. They're not.
Well-
They're going to push the mining technology forward, not the gaming technology forward.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
suppose,
now,
yeah.
now Nvidia's saying, "Oh, we're gonna come out with mining-based cards."
Yeah, fair enough.
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want them to do that. I want them to focus on the new line of graphics cards for gaming.
Well, it's funny you should mention that, Roach, because what was it? Trying to remember the name of the event. Was it the IDC event? Rumor was that they were going to show off the new 2000 series, the new 2080 specifically, and they didn't. So I wonder if that is because they're holding off because of what they're doing with the mining cards, and for said mining cards, are they going to use the iteration of the current chip, or are they going to use the Volta chip? Because that's kind of what I want to see.
It wouldn't even be profitable though. The mine with like a Volta, like
I
it
don't
depends
know,
on how
though.
it depends on how
I don't
expensive the
know.
cards are
Right.
and how much hash they put out. Because
Here's-
I
yeah,
doubt they're gonna
does-
put out.
The question here's a question for you: Is the Does the memory speed rapidly impact that versus the power per cycle they can compute? Like, which has a bigger effect on the mining speed?
I have no idea.
Memory.
Is it really
Memory speed, yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, that
So they're-
explains why.
So they're never gonna be able
Radios
to-
And
are
what
heavy
type of memory
discovered.
it is. Like Samsung memory is going to hold up way better than any other type. That's just
Then
the best type of
Hyrix
memory.
or someone else or Micron
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, Micron sucks. Everybody tries to go for Samsung, so like there's special programs you can download to decide what memory your graphics card has.
Ships upgraded.
So that way you can, because that's like the big question people ask. You know, if you're buying like a GPU, like what memory does it have? Because if it's Samsung, it'll hash a lot more. It'll hold up a lot better. But if people do start selling their mining GPUs, they're some of the best ones you can buy because they've literally are pretty much not been used.
No,
At
no,
all.
that's the thing. No, no, because only if it comes from a reputable source. But you can't confirm
No.
that.
That's like anything used. But the thing with a miner is that if somebody's invested $8,000 to build a mining rig,
Construction
they're not gonna
complete.
like. It's all about the hash. It's all about keeping your temperatures extremely low
Yeah,
and
right. They don't even run
undervolting
them. Yeah, they
undervolting your
undervolt them.
cards.
Yeah, I would be
It's
far
all
more
about that.
concerned.
You don't get good hash rates if you're not undervolting your cards and keeping your temperatures below a certain.
But that's
then
assuming
it's all-
everybody. You're assuming that everybody who's taking part in the mining boom, which is a lot of people, judging by the lack of cards a couple of months back, know that.
That I mean, it's not about. That's like assuming that if you buy a used car, you can be like, oh well, how do I know they changed their oil? Because that's-
you
that's
can
just
check
general
that
knowledge.
though. But that's the thing, you can check that on a car. You can check that with a
Well,
car.
you could
Diagnosing
say, though,
those
how
kinds
do-
of problems
How do I
is
know
very
they've
hard.
been changing their oil every, say, 3,000 miles as opposed to every... What the heck just happened? Oh, pirates.
You're
Damn
saying
it.
they'd know what they're doing because it's their profession. As YouTubers, can you say you understand how YouTube works? I know what my answer is.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
big-
only answer.
The biggest thing is, like-
that's not a fair. That's not a.
If
fair
you
I
buy-
know
if
it's
you're
not a
gonna-
fair comparison.
And you
I
know
know.
why it's not a fair comparison, Mickey? Because YouTube doesn't know how YouTube works.
Yeah.
I'm just saying is that a huge number of people that I wouldn't necessarily trust to know everything about this kind of stuff jumped onto the bandwagon when it became profitable with little to no experience in the
Even
area.
then, if they're mining with the card, okay, say they don't undervolt it, and they don't keep the temperatures. I mean, they can't.
It's constantly running for 24/7.
Yeah.
That's
No,
okay
and
though
It's
because
not
they're
just
not.
running. It's not just running 24
the only thing that's-
It's running
the only thing that's-
100% of the time, 25/7.
Yeah, but the only thing that's running is the fans, and then it's doing some calculations with the memory, which is, I mean, if you look up, like, it's not even the biggest part of the actual graphics card that is used to render games is not even. It just sits idle. It's not even being used at all.
Technology discovered.
It's
well,
just using the
thing
memory,
is,
and you
the
can
fans
run-
are
you
an
can
integral
literally
part
run-
of
you
making
can
it
run
work as well.
trillions-
You
could run
just need
trillions
one
of
part to
calculations.
fail.
Yeah, but
That's
you can
the
run
point.
trillions of calculations with the memory, and it's not going to make a difference. I'm telling you, they are the best
Oh yeah,
cards.
the memory. Yes, you are right.
They're the
Memory-
best cards to buy. I would trust buying a graphics card from a miner way before buying one from another gamer.
I would
who is-
never trust buying a used graphics card. Period.
Yeah, I don't think I would
No
buy a
matter-
used graphics card anyway. But if I did, I'm with Sabouts. I would buy it off of a miner before I would buy it off of a gamer.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because even if they didn't, the only negative penalty to them not undervolting the card, and the temperatures aren't going to get high anyways, regardless. Like, oh no, they got up to like 70 degrees. They just lose less hash, so they're just not making as much money. So the people who are naive and don't know that they need to underclock their cards and overclock their memory and watch their temperatures, those people who are naive, the only thing they're doing is hurting themselves. They're still not hurting the card. I mean, there's no way, because all mining rigs are open rigs. There's just no way, because you can't fit 6 graphics cards in a computer case. Good luck.
No, you could. You just need an extra large one, and you just need a big motherboard.
Yeah, but
there.
nobody's gonna. I mean, you're already spending $8K on all these graphics cards and on a motherboard, and 2 PSUs and a PSU.
Well, 8K if you're
connector.
buying nothing but 1080s, but that's not the optimal. That's
Well,
why
even 1070s are the optimal graphics card.
Well, no, it'd be lower ends were the optimal, which is why they went out of stock and people started picking up the higher end, which is why we have the problem currently.
Yeah, they were only optimal not for mining though. They were only optimal for your bang for buck. They were cheap, so what they got for
Initiating
hash rate,
communications.
they would pay themselves off quicker than a 1070 would. But after all the RX 580s and 560s and 70s all sold out, which were technically they got lower hash
Technology
rates than a
discovered.
1070, but they were cheaper, so they would pay themselves off much quicker. But in today's market, it doesn't really make a difference now because you can't get those cards worth a damn. And the 570 is fine. I mean, you'll get like 28, like 26 to 28 hash per card, depending on undervolting it and overclocking it. So if you run like 6 cards and you're pulling 180 hash or something, I mean that adds up. But that's all 6 cards. Or 6 1070s. The 1060s are awful.
People thought they were gonna watch a Stellaris video.
You are welcome to cryptocurrency.
I don't know. As a
mining
gamer and
Oh,
as somebody who
actually-
doesn't give a crap about
when you
about
guys
the
did
crypto
your-
mining, I wanted to
when you-
crash to get a card. That's all I
When
want.
when you guys did your whole electric truck thing, I actually had people say, "Oh, why didn't they continue that discussion? It was really interesting." And I'm like, "Seriously?" And they were serious. They weren't joking around. I was like, "What?" Like, okay, well,
sometimes when there's not a lot going on, that's the
that's the benefit of gaming with smart peoples.
wow.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Pause
here,
it, pause
I'm
it,
here,
pause,
I'm
pause,
here,
pause.
I'm here,
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
here.
Just give it a second.
I'm here, Vanguard. I'm here.
Here.
Oh wait, this war is over. Can we peace out?
It's not over yet. It's a devouring swarm. It's only over
It's not
when both
over.
sides
It's
reach
never
100%.
So what do we need to? Oh, what do we need
You have
to
to
do?
destroy
Finish
their
them?
last world, yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Oh, okay.
While you guys
Oh,
are talking about
actually-
mining, I'm mining the population of their planets.
Fantastic. Did you see the-
let's
they
go ahead
give
and end
good
this one,
hashes.
actually, because
Oh.
we're at time anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, folks. So hope you enjoyed this episode of how to make money with blockchain, hosted by Sebastian,
Fantastic.
with contributions from Commissar Roach. If you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, I am Mal for Commissar Roach, Sabouts, Mickey, and the wonderful Vanguard, and we will see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.